Oh, you don't have land. That's what they tell you. Women do not have access to land. In fact, the African woman, especially in Gambia, is the luckiest woman. Because from your paternal side, that's your dad, your dad's landed assets, you have a share of it. Now, when you get married to another family, into another family, your husband's landed assets, you also have a share of it. So you have two shares, whereas the man has only one share. If you understand what I mean. So, for the Gambia, the issue of gender is not an issue. It has never been an issue, and it will never be an issue, because people, most of these NGOs are created to make money at the expense of Gambians, Africans. Unfortunately, and then we tend to encourage them. So, I have the longest serving vice president in the world. In the Gambia, thank God, we don't have girls disappearing only to appear dead somewhere in a forest. And they say we have no respect for African women. In the West, women are being raped, women are being killed, children as young as 9 are kidnapped and forced into marriage, and they will not see the light of the day until they are 21 years old and somebody rescues them. In Africa, I speak about the whole of Africa, the number of women that die daily at the hands of men is 10 times less than the number of women that die at the hands of men in the West. Now, in the West, if you're talking about respect for women, in the West, a woman is nothing but a commodity. You want to advertise a new brand of vehicles, you have almost a naked woman to advertise it. Or in the boxing ring, you have a naked woman almost walking. Okay? Whatever you advertise a destination, how do you advertise it? A naked woman. So the woman is being treated like a commodity. Now, they talk about human traffickers, those who traffic African women. But they traffic them to where? To Africa? The women that are being sold into the sex trade, they are sold into Africa? No. So we have the longest serving woman, female vice president in the world. And not because I wanted to please anybody, but that is what I believe in. In this country, it doesn't matter your gender. What matters is your willingness and patriotism to work for the country and develop the country. That is what matters to me. So I don't see the appointment of ministers or anybody into the government as an issue of gender. It is an issue of qualification. Yes.
Thank you so much for that one. And finally, I was really excited about, going to the farm and see how things are going. I know that agriculture is a passion of yours. Do we see as Africa's future being an agrarian revolution? Is that how we see it, apart from our endowment with other resources? I know, why are you so passionate about agriculture?
I am a natural-born farmer. In our family today, my family, from my age upwards, only 2 of us have been to school. The rest have always been farmers. So farming is in my blood. But I can't believe, when you look at the natural environment conducive to agricultural production available in Africa, and realize that Africa also is a net importer of rice. Mm-hmm. It is very, very alarming. So, the future of Africa, or any country for that matter, your independence will depend on your ability to feed yourself. Because we have seen food becoming a more deadlier weapon than anything else. If I am broke, I have no money, I can bear until maybe 1 month, 2 months. But if I have nothing to eat, I can only bear 2 hours, 2 days, not more. Then I will start taking desperate measures to feed myself. So, and also with this trend that is going on, with this racism, our health guarantee for a prosperous and healthier Africa will depend on Africa's ability to produce our own food. Because this is something that goes into the system. So you are better off knowing that what I'm eating, I grew, I'm the one who produce it, this is how I produce it, these are the inputs, rather than going outside and getting imported things. Obesity, I don't think has ever been a problem in Africa before. But today, obesity is becoming a big problem. Diabetes in the Gambia was, we didn't have a problem of that. Today we have a problem of diabetes, hypertension. And then today also, Gambia is not an industrialized country. But you see children born with deformities that are horrifying, that are synonymous with highly industrialized, polluted countries. Gambia is not a polluted country. So that can only be attributed to what we eat. And so the only guarantee to our existence, to our freedom, to our independence, and guarantee of good health is our ability to produce what we eat. We eat what we grow what we eat. Because food is going to become a deadly weapon. If you are not careful, there comes a time when even if you have the money, there's no food to buy. So it is better. Africa should have been the breadbasket of the milk part of the world. Because in some parts of Africa you have more than enough rainfall. You have more than enough land for agriculture. Unfortunately, we are not making use of the land. And then sometimes today we talk about we need tractors, we need this and that, we need mechanization. But the worst major producers of rice are not using mechanized agriculture. You go to China and others, they use water buffalo. And sometimes even the women carry things on their backs. So agriculture is very important, and that is why I believe in leading by example. If I sit down and tell people, oh, go to the farms, you know this and that, I say, oh, what is wrong with him going to the farm? So I believe in leadership by example. And because also the way agriculture, a farmer was being treated before, like, oh, you are a social failure, you are educated, they see farming. What? What's wrong with you? You have been to high school and you're bending here to work on a farm? Not knowing that in most parts of the world, the richest people are the farmers. So, to destigmatize agriculture, I have to go and do it myself for people to see. It is a passion too.
I just wanted to, to just mention as a comment of the Zimbabwe example on, the commercial farmers, which was what, the white farmers always produced, commercial agriculture other than subsistence.
Yeah.
So that's not what probably you envision.
No, of course, you see, that is one problem we had was agriculture in the Gambia basically was subsistence agriculture. And so it is not taking you anywhere. You produce what you think is enough for your family and that's it. And agriculture is not sustainable in that system. So the best thing is, because not all of us are farmers, so if we encourage subsistence agriculture, we are encouraging importation. Because if I grow what I need to eat, then whatever the one who is not a farmer, who lives in the urban area where there's no farmland, you condemn that person to import food. So let us move away from subsistence agriculture to commercial agriculture.